Hey everyone, welcome to Tetris Party. This is actually kind of doing this game just for a test video because I got a new camera. And I tried this twice yesterday and failed because it turns out that the camera was set on like high definition recording, so I recorded a 17-minute video, and when I tried to upload it on YouTube it said 5 hours remaining. Well, it said like 300 minutes, which would be 5 hours, so I had to play around with the settings. I'm hoping I got it figured out, so I won't have to worry about any problems. So I'm just going to go ahead and do some Tetris Party on the Wii. It's pretty much just like Tetris on the Nintendo, except for it's a little more advanced. The reaction time's much better in this game. And there's many more games, Tetris type games in here that they've created since the original. The thing about this is you can press the up button and it goes right down, so you don't have to wait. I think everybody knows how to play Tetris, so I don't think I need to explain it. But anyways, if you don't know how to play, just put the blocks where they fit best, and you want to clear lines at the bottom. Like that. Every time you clear a line, your line number goes up. When you clear 10 lines, you go up to the next level. And each level the pieces fall faster and faster. And you pretty much just want to see how many lines you can get. I guess the actual object of this game is to see how high your score can get. Because for some reason Nintendo, I don't know if it's limited to Nintendo, but many video games out there always feel the need to put scores or points in their game that don't need it. I mean, I understand sport games because you're competing against another team, but if you're not competing against anyone, there's really no need for it. I could also see arcade games, because so many people used to play them, you might want to try beating everyone else's high score. Oh, that was nasty. I misjudged that one. But we can fix that. Another cool feature about this game, if you don't know where to put a piece, press the L1 button, and it's up in that hold box now up in the top. Now, if I didn't know where to put that block, I could press the L1 button again, and the block would go up in the hold area, and I'd suddenly have control of the green piece. Oh, I don't know where to put this. Okay, so I just switched it. See, now I can't switch back to the blue one. Once you switch a piece, you can't switch it until you're done with this piece. See, now that I'm done with the green piece, I can go ahead and switch the purple one for the blue one if I needed to. As long as my videos are successful and they don't have to take too long to upload into YouTube, I can jump back into the hockey season and continue where I left off. See, my camera has been screwing up my usual camera that I've been using, which was my phone. I've been recording these videos, hockey videos, and for some reason when I go back to look at them, they weren't in the camera. So I'm thinking it's just maybe something that wore out in the camera after a while. But I don't know for sure. I figured it'd just be easier to just get a new one. Plus this camera I got is also waterproof, which will be good for taking on canoe trips with me. Anyways, as far as the hockey season goes, I played 1 or 2 playoff games. I thought they recorded. And it turns out they didn't. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get to see those two games, but we'll be able to continue on the other ones. See, in this version of Tetris, when you get up to 150 lines, your game is over. You've beaten it. It says course clear. I've done it before, but it's kind of rare for me. Usually I might get up one out of every, I'd say 15 times. 15 times maybe. Yesterday, the first play I got 140 lines. The second one I got 141. And this is one of those games, it seems like if you don't play for a while, you get kind of rusty. But then if you do play like back-to-back games, you start doing really good. That's just the way it seems for me anyway. Yeah, I turned this camera's resolution level down to the lowest, and it's still higher than the resolution on my previous camera phone. So the video should still come in better, but I mean, I don't think my video picture quality was that bad. The only problem with that is it's going to take longer for the videos to upload. Pieces really start moving really fast when you start getting up around 80. I gotta know where, well, I guess I can put it right here. But as long as everything goes successfully, we can finish our hockey season. And then after hockey, I got some more games to play. I've downloaded on the Wii Super Castlevania 4 on the Super NES. Now we've seen Castlevania, the original, on my channel. I wasn't very good at that one. Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, I beat it, and I even did a second quick playthrough where we got to see alternate credits at the end. I don't know if you call it credits, but the end of the story. And I also did Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. I didn't do too good at that one, no. Castlevania 4, the one that we haven't seen yet, I've never played that before, so it's going to be completely new to me. Another game I downloaded was Super C, which I guess is a sequel to the game Contra. Now that's another game I haven't played yet. I haven't played either Contra or Super C. It would be nice if I could play the first Contra first, but I didn't see that available on the Wii. And I also got in the mail today, at least well actually I didn't open it, but I'm assuming it's the video game that I just ordered like a week ago. It's a PlayStation game that contains old Atari games on it, so that should be pretty fun. Because I originally bought a new system called the Flash 4, which looks just like the old 2600 Atari, It's got 70, I think it was 75 games built into it, Atari games. But when I plugged it in, I hit the power button and it wouldn't go on. So, I mean, there's a red LED light on the plug itself that lit up, but when you press the power button, the system wouldn't light up, but the light next to the power button. So I took it back out to the video game store, and they tried it, same thing, wouldn't work. So the guy took another system out, plugged that one in, same thing, wouldn't work. So it must be a design flaw with the power cords in those systems. I was really looking forward to playing old Atari games, and here I couldn't. But now we'll get to play the ones on the PlayStation game. I'm not sure what games they have on this. I'm hoping they have all the classics like Pac-Man. I guess Donkey Kong, even though I hated that game. Cubert was another fun one. Pitfall, Frogger. From what I understand, Pitfall is the very first platformer game ever made. They're falling kind of fast now. But when it gets up to 80, it's like you really don't have time to look at the piece, try to analyze where to put the piece, take a look at what piece you're holding, take a look at what pieces are coming next. It's kind of hard to do all that. You gotta move like really fast. It gets really, difficulty levels like really hard. You get Tetris, little guy dances all over the place. Yeah, see, now they're falling pretty quick. So you could be doing really good. You can have like 100 and some lines. I think while I'm doing really good, my level is really low. It can fill up so fast. You make one mistake and it's just hard to correct it. Okay, I really didn't want to do that. Whoa, that's close. Hope I can continue doing this as good as I'm doing right now. How cool would it be if I beat this? Oh. Oh. Oh, they didn't even give me enough time. Okay, now we're failing. Okay, now we're... Yeah, we're... See, now they're just cheating. I mean, I can move fast enough, but they can't switch the pieces fast enough. Forget it. So 122. I'm not going to keep trying real hard and get frustrated because they can't keep up with me. See, I can think and know exactly where I want to put the pieces, but they're falling down faster than they can possibly move sideways, left to right. And it's like they're getting hit on other pieces, and it's really not fair because there's nothing I can do to control that. I mean, they gotta think of some type of way to fix the game where you can get around things like that. So, anyways, that was Tetris Party on the Wii. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to check out my Atari games as long as this video uploads okay. Jump into the hockey season. And so I'll see you in the next video.